Hey, great Thursday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. Coconut water. That's exactly what I'm drinking out of my squad cup. Coconut water. Coconut. I know that it has a lot of sugar, and someone mentioned that it has 94% of daily allowed sugar in it. I want my sugar. I want some sugar. Sugar, da 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 da. Ah, honey, honey, da 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 da. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. Honey, dee, 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 dee. Oh, honey, honey. We have a very few pleasures in life, and for me, I love my sweets. I like them sweet. And I will continue to consume sweets. One of the things I was first, you were first, baby. Let me say that one of the things that when I had surgery some time back, the doctor made mention. They said, uh, "You're going to have to give up certain things," and I was going like, "Okay, what am I going to have to give up?" They said, "Well, you're going to have to give up uh, sweets, harina, uh, pan dulce." And I'm going like, "Do you see the name that's written on that card?" And the doctor said, yeah. I said, "Did you notice how Mexican it sounds?" He goes, "Well, yeah." I said, like, there's no way in hell I'm going to give up chocolate, sugar, pan, tortillas, because I'm Mexican. Us Mexicans don't give up that stuff. We need that stuff, guys. It's who we are. And we exist based on the things that bring us joy in this life. And let me say, one of the things that I wanted to share tonight was I really enjoy coming out on these shows, guys. I really enjoy sharing information with you in regards to, what's transpiring throughout the day. I enjoy it. I have fun. And the truth be told, guys, it has given me an ounce of notoriety. You know, a segment. Trying to put this so it doesn't look like I'm Roman. Nothing against Roman, but and it's flattering, guys. It's flattering being recognized. It's flattering being the most famous individual here in the city of Brownsville. It's flattering, guys. Today I went to McAllen. I went to Harlingen to get my fourth vaccination shot. My fourth. I got it done at a pharmacy in Harlingen. Yeah, sometimes I decide to go to Harlingen because I go like, maybe I'll get a little less recognized. I mean, I'm going to come out here and share with you everything that transpires and everything that I do, but maybe I'll get just a little bit less recognized. Hello, Delia. So, so I went to a pharmacy. I'm not going to say which one. And I walk in. I'm like, I came for a vaccine. And the pharmacist goes, "Yeah, go into that little room and get naked." No, they told me just to take off my shirt because they were going to put on that COVID vaccine and the booster of the booster. So I'm taking off my shirt, and the individual that came to give me the shot says, "I knew who you were as soon as you walked in." In Harlingen, I go like, I usually get that in Brownsville. I, don't necessarily have to get it here in Harlingen. Don't expect it to get here in Harlingen. They said, "You're probably known all the way to McAllen." Flattering, very, very flattering. So I like doing this, guys. And let me say, you really have to enjoy what you're doing in order to be good at it. And I think that's one of the things that makes me Erasmo Castro. Look, guys, people don't have to like Erasmo Castro. It's okay. Erasmo Castro is Erasmo Castro. What you see is what you get. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't hide behind pseudonames. I don't post anonymously anywhere. I was talking to someone who mentioned, "Oh, we know that was you writing those comments on the blogs." I go like, "I don't write on blogs. I don't have the time of day. Nothing against blogs. I greatly appreciate what Juan Montoya and Jim Barton do for the community of Brownsville guys. They go out there and they post stories in regards to what's going on in the city of Brownsville, guys. You know, and they do it because they enjoy it. They have fun. There's always those accusations of some of these individuals making money off of it, but they do it because they have fun. They enjoy doing it. I come on here because I enjoy doing it. I'm having a great time, and I enjoy the fact that tonight we have Jessica Puente Bradshaw with us. It's
Hi,
always good.
hi everyone. Sorry, getting my water.
And Jessica opted to move away from the kitchen because that's probably the busiest room in her house, as
Mm,
we've noticed these past couple nights.
I know.
But I made sure to contact Jessica and to wear my orange shirt because of her orange background.
I know. We are totally coordinated
Yeah,
tonight.
you know, we're in tune, guys.
Solidarity.
Yes, but I was making mention, how we enjoy doing things. We enjoy doing things because we have fun at them, we like them, and it serves a purpose. Besides being fun, it serves a purpose. Let me tell you, Jessica, I read some comments on today's Mariola address. That's what I really wanted to bring you on and talk about. I read some comments on there. You have the regular people out there. The Craig Groves that they're just butt kissers out there. You know, I don't know how the hell he still has a realty place. He's a realtor, and I don't know how the hell he has a realtor place here in the city of Brownsville, unless he's part of that little group that constantly moves and shakes. But Craig, it doesn't do you any good, bro, to be out there kissing the butt of the mayor and these people. Everyone hates you in the city of Brownsville. They don't like you, man. Hey, I don't know. Stop the ass kissery. People don't like you. But Jessica, I think a lot of the comments that were thrown out there, in regards to people as their fake news, you know, I'm going like, man,
I
and
thought it
that's
was. I saw the fake news statement, and I thought it's funny because you know Trump is attributed to have created that term "fake news." Um, but it's funny how when Trump says it's fake news, people on the other side of the aisle don't. They discredit that, and somehow now we're supposed to take his fake news comment like it's true, but it's not fake news. And I mean, I know we've gone back and forth a little bit, and I posted on yours. It's like I can't keep up with you. Like I can only go so far, and I try not to post as much as you do and as often, because what I want to make sure is when we post anything out there, um, that it's not meant to be it's not meant for me necessarily to interpret it for the public. It's meant for me to put it out there and kind of outline it. I'm a teacher by nature, and so let me outline it and then let people decide what they can, what they take from it. And sometimes it's not pretty what they necessarily take from it. And then people get angry on my page and say that it gets chisme. And it's like, are you and Erasmo just a bunch of chismosos? If it's chisme, then it's public record. It's out there. So is that called chisme? I took a snapshot of it, literally took a snapshot of what's public record, and I put it on my page. Is that chisme?
well, I think part of the problem is, sometimes the blind want to remain blind. But when I asked a couple of people today, I asked, like, I said, oh, look, guys, I question myself all the time, and I'm out there talking to myself a lot of time, but I'm out there going like, and that's why you off base, because look, guys, I don't think Jessica or myself or anyone wants to be mean spirited towards the mayor or the Limas. Look, I've stated before, and I stand by what I've said. Hey, I like Trey Mendez. I've always liked Trey Mendez. I just don't like people taking advantage of a position and taking monies that should be distributed to other individuals who are more needy, man. You know, it's called greed, guys. Look,
Yeah.
you're talking about individuals who are millionaires, folks. I mean, these guys are millionaires. They've got property all over the place. They can afford to buy $425,000 buildings, guys, that are appraised at $600,000 and say, hey, it's a great, great deal. And I don't know why other individuals opted to, you know, leave the deal, why they picked mine instead of theirs. Look, guys, all I want from the city of Brownsville is for it to be equitable. And if they're going to allow and allot the mayor of the city of Brownsville as an opportunity to get a grant, I want everybody else to have the same opportunity. And unfortunately for us guys, we don't. We don't have the same opportunities that the mayor and his buddies and his friends have on those boards and committees. S- I mean, Jessica, is that a lie or is that
No,
fact?
I don't think it's a lie, and I think you make some excellent points. Um, it's very easy, and I think that this is obvious. I think that this is obvious to anybody, including people that are big fans of the mayor. And the fact remains that when you are in that position within the city, you're obviously in some cases going to get first dibs. You're going to know what's happening. You might even be notified because you may be on the email list to where people will let you know what's happening. And when we had the last election and even the one previous to that, Erasmo, ¿cuántas veces? How often? We need to. We even voted on it, for goodness sakes. Do we need an ethics committee or ethics oversight? Where is that? Ethics does not imply illegality. No one is saying that what the paperwork that the mayor filled out is illegal. It's unethical, in my opinion. And they may say, and it's always like, well, it's not illegal. Yeah, I know it's not illegal, but it's when it comes to the ethics part of it, you're putting yourself at the front of the line rather than letting the other members of the community who are not within that insider circle be at the front of the line. And I really truly believe that the general public should be, their application should be looked at first. They should be the first ones, the ones to get first dibs. And then after everything's been exhausted that belongs to that is part of the community, these applications, then yeah, okay, fine. The mayor, the commissioners, uh, the chairperson of this board or that board, and it honestly, it's just that's what people I think are asking for. It's very difficult for hardworking individuals who are not part of that loop to be going to their jobs on a daily basis and then also keeping up with what's going on in the city and what's available to them. And I really don't think that the city does a good enough job of getting that information out to the public. If
Well,
that were the case, more people would do it,
yeah,
would file, would apply.
yeah. Well, look, what bothered me most about the response of the mayor, a week and a half later,
Mhm.
what bothered me most, Jessica, was that he says, "Oh, we can apply for it." Also, members on the board at BCIC, they're also allowed to apply for it.
Mhm.
How? And how does that make sense to anyone out there that the individuals who set the guidelines, who ultimately approve a grant, are allowed to participate in a grant? We always are made to sign these waivers, these forms, and I'm going to share them in the next couple of days
Mhm.
in regards to the forms that we're made to sign in regards to, is there a conflict of interest? It's a
Right.
definite conflict of interest, and there has been no abstention in regards to any vote from any member of the board until the district attorney was present at the meeting. Then my
Mhm.
team has decided to abstain from voting. And look, again, folks, how does it make sense to anyone that these individuals They set up the parameters, the guidelines in regards to the individuals who are going to qualify. I'm trying to put this straight. Who are going to qualify for these grants. So, Jessica, if you fall out of this parameter here, you don't qualify. But
Mm-mm.
isn't it coincidence that the mayor qualifies, falls into this box, that
Mm-hmm.
Lima falls into this box, that Dennis
Duce,
Sanchez falls into this box, that all their little people fall into this box, and you and me are over here, and the rest of Brownsville are outside this box. But my question is again, Jessica, who set up this box?
right? Exactly.
It
Well,
was
in this
them.
case, it's yeah. I mean, it's real unfortunate, and that's why people get frustrated, and they say the people that are running these programs, they're I'll call them they're yes men and yes women. Is the and you're right. There's this perfect little box, and if you don't have the paperwork, you don't fall into the box. If you do have the paperwork and everything, and I'm sure that they get their hands held, they get what they need. I just it's real concerning. I mean, you've got grants, $200,000 grants. Can you imagine what people of southmost places that where it's really needed, fronton area, those neighborhoods, you could take that 200,000, divide it up into fours or fives, and that's a good chunk of cash for people to get a new roof, to get new siding, to get their houses leveled. It's just really unfortunate.
It is unfortunate because again, look, if the mayor needed
Thanks,
money,
James. Mhm.
if the mayor needed money, or if the Limas brothers needed money, well, hey, well, they're in need. You're talking about people that are rich. Look, Lima's just got a
Mhm.
contract from the city of Brownsville to take care of that Equifax or something, Carfax or something, I don't know, for the city of Brownsville in regards to their retirement. I mean,
Yeah, the pension retirement plans. I mean,
how,
that's a huge contract that
they,
that
they get a
in
percentage of from that.
yeah, exactly. I mean, this is common. It's a common practice. Of course, he's going to get a percentage, but I don't know him well enough to know how, what kind of skills he has. So I'm not going to speak to that. That's a huge contract, and that's money year after year that he gets to skim off of, and
For
he's
what?
going to be.
But for what?
I don't
Because
know,
he's a
Erasmo.
yes person for Trey Mendez, is a yes person for the rest of the corrupt political machine here. When does it stop, folks? And look, I'm going to go back and say what I've said for the past 7 years, guys. The number one problem with the city of Brownsville, guys, and I've been consistent, guys, are the boards and the committees, guys. The boards and the committees. Those are the ones that are eating our lunch. And I feel for small business, man. And look, Jessica, let me make this clear. I applied for a grant through BCIC. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. They told me you don't qualify. You don't fall in this box. And you know why I didn't fall into that box? Because I started my business March 2021. So I didn't fall into this box.
Oh,
But then you've got a business that started 3 months ago,
and it fell into the box.
falls into a box. Why is it? And again, and I look, and I'm okay with it. I took it in the chin and I just moved on forward, guys. But how many other individuals in the city? And look, to all, I don't know all these people that are out there kissing the mayor's butt. I don't know them. But if you have a business in the city of Brownsville, guys, a small mom and pop shop, ya, la taquería de allá de la Paredes, la bakery acá de la Southmost. If you've got a business, you should be 10 times more pissed than Erasmo Castro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all should. But you know what, Jessica? And I mean, I know that you have this amazing group around you that there's always out there, and I think I do as well. And let me tell you guys, I'm going to say this: don't stop cheering us on. And it may sound self-serving. It may sound like pues Erasmo just wants the extra attention. I do. And I'll tell you why, Jessica, and you correct me if I'm wrong, because sometimes we fall into the what why am I even doing this? You know? Why am I putting myself to today I went I did a wedding on the bridge, had myself a great meal at Garcia's across the across the bridge. You went out, had some spent some time with family, had a great time. Yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday, I think it was yesterday. I went to go see a movie. I went to go see Venom. And I'm going like, why do I put myself through all this?
I
And the
know.
reason, you know, and the reason
Yeah.
that I opt and look, and I'm not going to quit, guys. I'm not going to stop fighting. And the reason is we just want something better for our community. But we
Right.
need to hear from you guys. We need to hear, síguele echando ganas. And that's one of the
La
reasons why.
porra, las porras, ¿verdad?
Yes, guys. And that's one of the reasons why. And I appreciate a lot of the people that are on right now, that had to send texts, send messages. Snoopy sends me snacks, even all the way from San Antonio.
Oh,
And and I've thanked Snoopy, but I want to say this: I need that. And it's not the dollar value on the stuff, but I need that reinforcement in regards to keep on going. Continue forward. Keep up the march, because we just want something better for the community. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that we're going to leave to the people that follow us here in this town. Am I off base? Just
no, no, you're absolutely right. And I don't know if you already spoke about it this morning, but there's such little trust and in the community. And maybe it's only, we could say it's our little Facebook world, but there's a lot of distrust. The perfect example is that mural. How many times did we hear it was a $10,000 investment, right? 10,000. Y luego, and then the news says, oh, it's really 20,000. And it's going to be community approved. Well, we all know that that's fake news. To put, to use the mayor's own words, that's fake news. Sir, how do you expect anyone to believe you when one thing is coming out of your mouth, the news is saying another thing, and then when you don't like that pointed out, you're blocking and deleting comments from your public page? I mean, the proof is in the actions.
the
Um,
proof is in the pudding.
uh, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Snoopy, for the amazing mug.
Hi, Snoopy.
I'm actually drinking coconut water for it. That's why sometimes you'll see white stuff popping out of my lips.
At least it's not from your nose.
Not today.
It's not cappuccino. So yeah, it's real unfortunate, and I got some complaining, and like I said, I guess chisme. It's just news. It's just out there. No one's saying that they can't get it done, but give the people of Brownsville a chance. How much, you said it. How much is too much? How much is enough? Like, come on. I don't think that these departments that are supposed to be helping the community realize, and this is because we are a poor community. They don't realize how difficult it is for the mom and pops to go ahead and do the hoop jumping or the loop jumping through these loops. The kind of paperwork that is being asked for, who can go out there, put 20% down on a building, a $400,000 plus building, um, get a grant, put all these modifications. People understand that when they get these, when anybody gets these grants, basically what they're saying is we're paying you back for the money that you invested. ¿Te imaginas? $200,000. I'm going to go and put $200,000 worth of work into this property, and then you're going to give me my money back. What? So that you can then take that $200,000 and go put it into another building downtown that is a priority one on this overlay on this map.
Uh, well, again, we're hoping to contact some other realtor folks. I know Jessica has some experience in regards to realtor. Este, Dios, love you, Papa. But so I've talked to a couple of realtors who can't come online, because of
Hmm.
their jobs and stuff. And I think that's one of the benefits of having an Erasmo Castro in the city of Brownsville. I don't need or benefit from anything dealing with the city, or anything dealing with the district, or anything dealing with the local hospitals. I have no affiliation to anyone out there except the people that, the people in my community. You all. That is why I'll continue to do my best to go out there and support local business. I'll continue to do my best to attend every single event that I get invited to out there, guys. But
Hmm.
I have no ties that limit my questioning city officials. And the mayor shouldn't have taken offense. Answer the damn questions. Look, why did Ramiro Gonzalez, as soon as it was, everything came out in regards to Urban 8, why did he have to resign from the city of Brownsville position? It was a cushy position. The guy was getting paid $90,000 to scratch his butt. I mean, that's all he was good for. I don't even know if he did that right, guys. I mean, the guy was worthless for the city of Brownsville, did nothing for the city
Yeah.
of Brownsville except get deals for the mayor. Why did he resign?
Right.
Two, why did they withdraw? Why did they withdraw the request? I mean, the mayor came out and said, nothing wrong with it. We're allowed to.
Exactly.
If there's nothing wrong with it, then stick to your guns.
Because they know that it looks wrong. Because they know that even though it may not be illegal, it's probably it smells of unethical. Because they know that they're putting themselves above the average Joe. Because they know that when they got this information and they completed this transaction, they know that they had the advantage. And I'm hoping that maybe somewhere in his little heart, he knows that. And this is why it's maybe this and this is why he they did all everything that they did as far as stepping back. Now, as far as Ramiro getting, leaving his job, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't mean anything. It will mean something when I see what his next job is. If he leaves this job and then goes gets a job in the private sector, if he goes, maybe starts a business, he goes works at McDonald's. At that point, I say, mira, sabes qué, se fue a otro trabajo. But if he's just going to jump from that job to another city job, or from that job to a SpaceX job, or from that job to some other
Cameron County
political,
job,
I'm sorry,
a Cameron County job, something
Cameron
that
County
involves the
job.
politicos.
Entonces, and then it doesn't, who cares? It was just one step to the next. And so right now, I can't make a judgment as to whether he left the job or he had to resign from the job. We don't know. We'll know what happened when he has his next job, and then we'll see. Esto fue lo que pasó.
Yeah, and I agree. I'm actually waiting for him to get a job with a GBEC, or Josh Mejia at BCIC. Watch out, bro. Again, they'll kick you to the curb in a day. And I like Josh Mejia. I mean, I think, he, with all the stuff that's going on around him, I think his job is just made 10, 20 times harder. So again,
Mm-hmm.
I think Josh Mejia needs to be very, very careful, because at the end of the day, they would 10 times rather have Ramiro Gonzalez there, or at GBEC, GBIC. Starting to sound like Frankie now that doesn't know the difference. But yeah, yeah, I agree with you in that respect. We'll see what the other what his future employment opportunities, start doing, because can't do much of anything else. Este Anyway, I the deletion of comments is expected. I don't know if he deleted my comment, the one that I added on to his page. I'm hoping he
Mm-hmm.
didn't, but we'll see. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed is, despite all the ass kissers, a lot of sorry church people, butt kissers, a lot of the butt kissers out there, they're not even from Brownsville. I don't know if you've noticed that. I've gone like, who are these people? Some of these
Really?
people aren't even from Brownsville. And look, it's like someone had mentioned that they went to go get this broker or stuff up in McAllen. They didn't use anyone from Brownsville. Look at what Eddie Trevino is doing at the county. Eddie Trevino is going to go out there, have a fundraiser in
And
Hidalgo County,
Edinburgh? Yeah.
in Edinburgh, in
Yeah.
Hidalgo County. Guys, how does that make sense to anyone? But again,
It,
guys, going out there, going out there to get himself some some contract money, guys. And they're not asking for a $5 donation. They're not asking for a $10 donation. They're out there asking for 1,500. And there's contractors out there that are going to give them that money.
Right.
Again, nothing changes. It's always the same, and I find that troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mayor. I find
He's
that
on
very, very
YouTube.
ah,
He's on YouTube. I see.
yes. Good evening, Mayor Mendez. Let me know if you're willing to take some questions from Jessica. I'll refrain from asking questions because I'm still waiting for my questions that I asked this morning. I'm still waiting for answers for them. So keep on waiting. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'll keep on waiting. But the question is why it continues, it just continues, Jessica, over
And
and over and over again. And, there's going to be a lot of people out there. Oh, no, we're voting for Judge Eddie Trevino. The guy's worthless. I mean, the guy's another one that has made himself a millionaire off taxpayer uh, dollars, guys. I mean, when does the corruption stop? When?
it's, you know, the argument is always going to be there's nothing illegal. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing illegal about Eddie Trevino going to Hidalgo County. And
No,
who there's nothing illegal. And there's nothing
nada.
illegal whoever his opponent is from going to Hidalgo County, from going to Nueces County, Willacy County. There's nothing illegal about any of that.
Nothing.
Um, and so but it just smells wrong because we know that nothing in politics, nada es gratis.
Let me say that do I personally think that there's going to be some type of consequences? I think so. I
Uh,
really do think so. I think that some of the actions that were taken by the Lima, and I think that's one of the things that I'm hoping that the district attorney's office is going to investigate. Some of the voting for benefits going to themselves or their family members. I'm hoping that that gets looked in by the district attorney, and I think that is illegal. I think Trey's going to, esquivar. I think he's not going to necessarily get hit with the illegal card, unethical, 100%. Because again, he voted them into those positions. Dennis Sanchez, Limas, and God knows who else. He put them there. Then they
mhm,
set the parameters in regards to what the requirements were going to be needed for you or me or anybody else in the city of Brownsville to qualify for these these grants that came in. It's just really very unfortunate.
right.
See, he needs to start spraying for mosquitoes before it gets worse. Yes. Dio, you're the face of Brownsville. We should put pictures of you for Brownsville City logo. Saludos. That would be kind of cute. It would make the city look a little bit
You would
nice.
love it.
I would love it. I would. Ramiro Gonzalez knows so much. He ran before the Titanic sinks. There must be loads of dirt that's bound to come out. I'm praying. I really hope Brownsville residents can see how awful of a mayor he is and not reelect this strata.
He may not run again. Do you think he'll run again, Mayor? Will you run?
Oh,
Are you going to
on
run
that
again?
on that comment on that post that he put up, he did say, "I'm not going anywhere." So I don't know if you meant like you got me another 4 years if I decide to run. The
Yeah.
whole situation is an orange ticket, blue ticket type thing. You remember that, Erasmo? The airport thing? Yeah. I definitely remember that. Is the old lady going to show up on your show?
I'm already here, Samuel.
No, I think.
Someone-
Hey, Trey, unblock me on Facebook.
yeah.
How all are you? I'm almost 5'9". James is 5'9", 5'9", 5'10". With you and Miss Bradshaw in the evenings and Mr. Olivo in the mornings, the desire for truth and facts will continue to grow, and so will the support, or so I pray. I
Thank
agree.
you, Teresa.
Thank you. I love you. In my opinion, Mayor Mendez is a political rat. I agree with you. Oh, we're having lunch tomorrow, James. Don't forget. Jessica, you're gonna be that protest tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a protest at his office at 4 o'clock. So anybody who wants to go, I'm not organizing it, so don't, I'm sure the mayor would like to say that it's me leading the pack. I'm not. But I did hear about it. It's gotten posted around. So 4 o'clock tomorrow.
are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll probably swing by.
A black pack of dogs killed all of my chickens.
Oh no, John. Oh, so sad.
It is sad.
Oh, I've had that happen, but not all the chickens. But I've had dogs kill my chickens.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mayor, can I borrow $20, please? Yeah, they're greedy. Animal control does nothing yet. You call them to come pick up the dogs. Oh, when you call them.
No.
I mean, it's hard to read. Mayor Mendez, your citizens are watching, listening. We want explanation to demand the truth. Unethical is worse than illegal sometimes. Yes. That
Because
is
it just slides by. No se hace nada. It just slides by. Nobody notices. Illegal is you can throw the law at someone, but it is, Teresa. You're right.
100%.
What happened to our ethics committee? Who's in charge of that?
Oh, the city manager and the city attorney.
Oh, so the what do they call it? The fox? Is it the
Yes.
fox?
According to the hen house. The Fox taking care of the hen house.
That's right.
It's crazy. You
It
should
is.
invite the mayor to a show. We've tried.
Have you?
He won't come. Lunch, and we're shooting many rounds. Yes, I've got my afternoon all blocked off just for you. I'm going to the protest also. This will be juicy. You could go after you drop me off from shooting. Ranch justice has been served. Poor pups. That's the type of justice. Last comment, then we're going to end today because we've got long evenings ahead of us, Jessica. Now
Yes.
I know why Limas forgot about my annuity and
Annuity.
nothing with it, annuity, and did nothing with it, and had to move it with someone else. I'm pennies compared to city contracts.
Exactly. Exactly.
Jessica,
That's just
final words tonight.
just everybody hang in there, and if you I feel like we're Project Veritas, right? If you know have any information that can be substantiated, please send it. I know, send it Erasmo's way, send it my way. um, this is about fairness to the community and nothing else, guys. So don't be fooled by those that say that we're here to make fun of the mayor or to just demean the guy. No, this is just about make sure that things are fair for the community. And I said it on my post this morning. If it's public information, then it's public information and you shouldn't complain. And I jokingly said, is it now just too public? Is that the problem? And public information when people don't know what they're looking at is not worthwhile. It needs to be sometimes laid out in a way that can be easily digested. Thank you, Erasmo, for what you're doing, and thank you for having me on your show again.
Oh, I appreciate you having. Unethical habla de su persona, de él como hombre y mayor de la ciudad. Qué pena me da. 100%. God bless everyone.
God bless everyone. Yes, Mayor.
Have a great evening, Mayor Mendez.
Is he going to be on the show tomorrow morning?
Mayor Mendez, open invite tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Please watch my video buying up downtown. Barbecue at Branch tonight. Chickens and a certain type of
Oh,
red.
oh, John.
I don't even want to ask what type of red meat. Bless us. Amen, brother. What a cop out, Mayor. Guys, have a great evening. It's the short show. I need to head on to Walmart, get myself some water and some hair gel. Jessica, thanks for coming on. Thanks for saving my evening.
Thank you, Erasmo.
Guys, as Jessica mentioned, please continue to share as much information that you may have uh, with either one of us, still with both of us, guys. Again, it it is a community effort at best. Please, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.
Good night.